let me tell you about this rape culture. Now, recently, people have been talking a lot about Bill Cosby, especially since charges were brought up against him for these alleged, and I'll say alleged because he hasn't been, convicted of anything, even though he has not denied any of this stuff and has said in a deposition years ago that he did put drugs in different women's drinks to have sex with them. But that's besides the point. My problem is people coming after the victims and also protecting the accused rapists. Now, the thing about rape culture, so people who may not know, I had to teach this in my class. I'm gonna teach y'all like I teach my students, even though this is a free. So rape culture is, especially in the United States, is this culture that we grew up in that tries to ignore or tries to lessen the ramifications or just the idea of rape, that likes to blame the victim, that encourages rape. So for example, for example, in the case of Bill Cosby and people saying, well, why were these women in this married man's hotel room or wherever they were? Why did they take a drink from him? Why were they drinking with him with no one else around? That is blaming the victim, okay? Getting drunk, being flirty, wearing skimpy clothes, all of these things does not justify someone to freaking take his penis and forcibly put it in any woman's orifices. That's their mouth, their anus, and their vagina. I used all the proper words here. That does not give them the right. And this is what rape culture does, where we start blaming. And even when you see it among women, oh, she shouldn't have been out late at night, which is now the rhetoric they're using for the playground rape that happened in New York. That what was this young woman doing outside late at night? She was drunk, she was aggressive, she was this. That is a non-starter. The problem with rape culture in the United States and just in general in the world is that we concentrate so much on teaching young girls and women to protect themselves from sexual assault or sexual promiscuity or just their purity. You gotta protect your purity. Like my grandmother told me, young women don't come home late at night. Okay, so what about young boys and young men? Why are they allowed to be out late at night? I mean, the whole idea that she was asking for it, she put herself in that position. All of these things are a part of rape culture, and it's something that we definitely need to change. And as I told my own students, especially when you're on a college campus, it's like, yeah, this girl is drunk and she's flirting with you and she's wearing the shortest skirt of all times and you can see her booty cheeks. It does not matter. All of these things does not say that you can go and take your penis out your pants and force it on this young woman, no matter what she has done. Because the thing that we need to teach young men and young boys is that you need to respect yourself too. You need to protect your purity and respect yourself, and by not being aggressive, by not catcalling at young women, by not forcing yourself on someone, by teaching them just because you buy something for someone or you're nice to someone does not mean that they owe you sex. Young women do not owe you anything, okay? They do not owe you anything. And even when I'm talking about this, rape happens to males too, and that's also a part of rape culture where we try to ignore the fact that young men and young boys are also involved in rape too. And I'm just so tired of people blaming the victims. Blame the accusers. Okay, the accusers are the ones that didn't know how to control themselves. The accusers are the ones that should have been drinking. The accusers are ones that shouldn't have been out late at night. The accusers are ones that shouldn't have had someone in their room late at night when they're married, when they have a girlfriend, when they know that, they shouldn't be doing something. Those are the ones that we should be paying attention to and not looking at the victims. The victims did nothing to provoke any kind of rape or assault on them. So let's stop that, okay? I'm sick and tired of it. Stop protecting Bill Cosby. Let me tell you this. It doesn't matter that he gave all this money to different educational programs and colleges and stuff. You can look like a regular person, which they do because rapists are human, They will look like the guy next door. They will be the police officer. They'll be the priest that you trust. They will be the president. They will be the senator. They will be, the most loving father and most respectful husband. But if he decides to do something that, or he or she, let me stop to using those genders. If this person decides to force themselves on someone else, they're a rapist. That's it. They don't have to look like a heathen beast or a golem or a chupacabra or anything. They don't have to look like some mythical beast. They are human beings that are flawed. They can do great things for other people and still do something fucked up to someone else. So let's stop this. Let me hear what you guys have to say. Let me know what you got to get off your chest, and I will see you guys next week. See you later, guys. Bye.